Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 22nd of June 2022. So this one is being recorded very late, later than I usually do it. I think my voice is actually a bit quieter for this, but yeah, it's late basically. I've been busy all day, but I wanted to get one out today, so I'm recording this a few hours before it resets, but you'll be seeing it the day after. It'll be the next day, so you'll get two reviews on the same day because I know that I will be free enough for another one tomorrow. So you guys are very lucky, basically. I have been tweeting the shrines that I've missed, so make sure to not miss out on that. And without further ado, we're going to get started. First of all, we have Buckle Up, which is a Ash perk, and this is one of those perks that just kind of exists and doesn't get used. It's just a perk that's in your, in your perk set, but you don't use it. This one has it so you can see the auras of survivors who are recovering, and you can tell how much they have recovered by the intensity of the auras. It's like the Wraith add-on, where you see the gen auras when you're cloaked, and I think Legion has one like that as well. It also, when you heal a survivor from the dying state to the injured state, both survivors see the killer's aura for a few seconds, which I guess is okay. But this one is a bit odd and, kind of pointless because you can kind of tell how much someone's recovered by how long they've been on the ground. I know some survivors just crawl around. Some survivors don't recover at all for some reason. But I just feel like having a perk slot devoted to something that you can kind of just tell. Yeah, I don't think it's very worth it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this perk. I'm surprised I even have this one as a teachable. I didn't even realize that I did, but there you go. So, do with that what you will. Next up we have Corrupt Intervention, which is a plague perk, and this one will be quite short because this perk's very useful. It is getting changed in the next update, but it will still be like good-ish, it will still be like a top tier perk. This one has so it blocks the free furthest generators at the start of the trial. The free furthest gens from you at the start of the trial for up to 2 minutes, and survivors can't repair those generators, and you see the auras in white. So basically, because survivors typically spawn further away from you as well, they'll usually spawn around gens that will get blocked, because if they're not blocked, then they will immediately work on them. And then if there's multiple people on a gen, you'll get a gen done in 20 seconds at the start of the game. And if not, then, they'll be split up and then they'll be doing 3 different generators at the same time. So this one just helps to bring survivors closer to you, and it keeps them off their goal a little bit. So, very solid, basically. Next up, we have Hangman's Trick, which is a pig perk, and this one is not. This one is not. So this one has, so you gain a notification when a survivor begins sabotaging a hook, which I guess, now I think about it, is quite pointless. And when you're carrying a survivor, you see the auras of any survivors within 2 meters of any hook. It can make for some interesting plays. I remember people trying to make videos on this when this first got changed, trying to get value out of it, and it kind of does. It's quite unexpected, I guess. It's kind of like a barbecue and chili, as you're carrying survivors, and there are a lot of hooks on the map, so I guess in concept it sounds good, but in actuality, no, this probably is not worth it. Barbecue is probably the better choice, because the aura reveals are guarantees at least, and a bit more consistent. And this one is just, again, it's like Buckle Up. It's not good. It's not very great, actually. It just exists, so the pig has a third teachable perk, basically, pretty much. And finally, you have Iron Will, which is also getting changed soon-ish. And this is a Jake perk, and this one has it so your grunts of pain are completely reduced. If you have it tier 3, it's 100% silent, and that means grunts of pain, the groans, and everything like that, basically. And again, this one's pretty strong. This one is quite meta, I would say. I don't really run against it too often these days, but it's good. It helps to throw the killer off a bit, because if they're not following your pools of blood, you can try and hide during a chase or something, or off a gen, you can just go behind a tree, and if they're not looking, then they can't exactly listen out for you. Yeah, again, there's not much to say. It's quite a simple perk. You know, it just silences your pain grunts, and it's good. It's good basically. If I had to say by one, it would be Corrupt Intervention because basically any and all killers can benefit from this. I think every killer can benefit from slowing down the objective and bringing your targets closer to you in the map. Um, you know, and like I said, two full minutes of free generators that cannot be repaired. This is getting slightly nerfed in the next update because they have said they are changing it so this perk will deactivate if you put someone in a dying state before the 2 minutes elapses, and it will just end there. But for now, as it is, it still does the same old thing, so it's still very solid. And maybe Iron will, but Jake is a free character, and I never really say buy perks from free characters because you might as well just level them up. You know, just get them to level 40. I think this one, Iron Will, I think it's actually level 30, so it's actually the first one you get. So I would just say level up Jake, to be completely honest. The other two are garbage, and I don't think these ones are getting changed, but do not buy them. They're awful. That will do it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found this useful, and I will see you, well, in a few hours.